Welcome back, you're watching Storyboard. Peter Vogel, CEO Asia Pacific MEC, likes the entrepreneurial spirit of the people in India. He likes how Indian entrepreneurs know how to engage with their consumers and wants to apply similar methods for his agency's clients so that they engage well with their consumers. He feels that with the changing media ecosystem, the role of a media agency has become increasingly important, and the time has come for the media agency to step up and take the leadership position. How can they do this? Let's see what Peter has to say in this conversation with Storyboard editor Anant Rangaswamy.
So your first trip to India, yes. And tell me your top line thoughts on the similarity and the dissimilarities of the business between India and the Asia Pacific.
I obviously, although it's my first trip to India, I've worked with our Indian colleagues for some time.
Absolutely.
Really, I mean, obviously India provides a lot of opportunity for our business and our clients' business in Asia Pacific. But I particularly like the entrepreneurial spirit in India, and certainly we see that in our MEC business. And certainly the solutions that we're developing for our clients. There's always a great degree of innovation in our work and unique ways of engaging the consumer. And that is really what we need to do, engage the consumer to get them to buy into our clients' business.
Right. You know, one of the things that is a bit of a debate now, the network agencies by definition have a sort of one-size-fits-all solution to things.
Yes.
Yet we know that different markets are in different sort of stages of maturity or different parts of the curve. And so what are you seeing as big differences in India compared to, say, an Australia or China, both of which are your markets?
Yeah. First of all, just MEC. I mean, I think if you look at our heritage, we are quite a different global network. We came together as a joint venture, two organizations, and one organization was independent with strong local operator-owned businesses. So I think we certainly, although we are a very consistent type network, we do evolve and adapt to local market conditions a lot better, and certainly our agencies, I think, are more in touch and relevant with the local markets. I think it's also plays out based on our client portfolio, where there's a large percentage of our business which is local business as opposed to globally aligned business. So I think although we are a strong big global network, we are very locally relevant and locally focused.
Here in India, we are seeing the marketer sort of struggling with the sort of expansion of products and services he needs to understand.
Yes.
So what role do you have in educating the marketer on where the industry is heading?
Our industry is evolving, and certainly it's on the media owner side and the publisher side and the multiple ways to engage with consumers. So it is very difficult for the marketing fraternity to stay absolutely up to speed and up to date with all the new things that are coming to market. So certainly this is obviously our area of specialization. We focus in media and consumer engagement. So really it is a big part of our role to ensure that we're providing that leadership and that direction for our clients moving forward.
Generally the marketer, certainly in India, finds words like data and measurement, hard words, as opposed to creative. They spend 90% of their time on the creative and less than 10% on the media.
Yes.
And that hasn't changed over the years. So how do you go about correcting that? Is there a way you can de-jargonize what you're doing and help him or her?
Absolutely. I mean, I think, more and more as we move forward, it is about more personalized, more customized messages to the consumer, ensuring that we're engaging them.
Who's going to create these messages?
I think, again, this is, and you'd see the shirt that I'm wearing today, Wavemaker. I mean, we've identified certainly content as a big strategic priority.
Can you sort of expand what is content in your definition?
Okay, content is covers any messaging to a client or any engagement opportunity to a client. So it might span from a social post to providing relevant and updated information onto a client's website, infographics, it would be short-form digital content, right the way through to long-format broadcast content. So I think this is certainly what we've looked at, is depending on the position in the purchase pathway that the consumer is, he's reacting to different messages in the market. So if he's doing, if he's out there in normal day-to-day life, he might be engaging in social, and that becomes important. But once he enters the purchase decision and he's comparing things, then it might be, comparison information that he's looking for. So absolutely, we have developed a proposition and a business that looks at really purposeful content at each step in the consumer's purchase pathway.
Right. So this is a new sort of, shall we say, business focus that you've identified with Wavemaker.
Yes.
Now that automatically suggests you need different skill sets within MEC. So do you have them now, or do you have to hire new teams? How does this work?
We've come up with the Wavemaker proposition, but we very purposely have only launched it in 10 markets globally, and we identified those markets based on having this new resource in the business already. I think it doesn't hold much credibility if we launch a new proposition without having this new type of talent, because as you rightly say, it requires a new type of talent in our business. So we have done that, and as we grow the proposition and expand it to more markets, the one prerequisite is that we have brought in this new, different and right talent to make Wavemaker a success and to provide the right content solutions for our clients.
Okay. Now, with the new skill sets and with new focus areas and so on, it automatically means your costs also change. Mm-hmm. So does your revenue also change? I mean, how do you bill for somebody wants a Wavemaker service?
Yes.
He's already a buying planning client. Does he pay you more? How does that go through?
Absolutely. I mean, it is a new service to our clients.
Right.
We obviously already are offering, and we have a number of examples of work we've already done for clients. But certainly, yes, it is a new service to our clients. So we would cost that up based on a project basis or what the requirements are. Like any other agency that is developing content or messaging.
Right. Now, this is your first trip to India, and
yes.
Two things. One is it's unusual that it's your first trip to India.
Yes.
Second is how often are we going to see you here, and what will be your focus areas for India?
Yes.
What would you see? What would you like to see happen in India?
The only reason it's my first trip to Asia Pacific because I'm new in my role in Asia
Absolutely.
Pacific. I was in a specific market before, but obviously in Asia, India and China are the two key markets for growth, and not only for our business but for our clients' business. Our business at MEC has a very clear focus going forward. It is around scalable content. It is about personalized data. It is about performance marketing and e-commerce. And I think if we develop our skills in these areas, we'll be able to help our clients to grow their business. And I think MEC is well positioned. We have great leadership. We have got great talent in our organization, and we've got a very interesting client portfolio as well. A number of more established FMCG type businesses, but really a lot of new age, very data focused businesses like Flipkart, like Uber. So I think we're poised for great success. Our business has been successful over the last 2 years, but I think it's now we can really step up and take the business to the next level.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and hope to see you back in India soon.
Thank you very much for your time.
MEC is bringing about the change with new ideas and new skill set. With that, it is time for us to take a short break. When we return, we get to see how Maruti Suzuki is talking about road safety in a unique way.